Well, so what happened was, I went into the Rocket League Discord and I just found a couple people to play with. It was a Diamond 3 and a Champ 1,
Mm-hmm.
a low Champ 1, and somehow we managed to just get an absolute winning streak. I wasn't even placed on my alt account, right?
Yeah.
I ended up placing Champ 1 Div 2, and then immediately after like 3 wins, got up to Champ 2 Div 2, which confused the
Yeah.
fuck out of me. I don't think that's how MMR works, but okay.
I mean, because that account's newly ranked, right? Very like
Yeah,
yeah, it's gonna fluctuate really hard because like on my account, I think like you can hit Grand Champ in like 30 games or something like that.
nice.
Um, so it'll fluctuate everywhere, but when you play more games on it, you'll get your like real rank and stuff.
Yeah,
But
I think I'm still probably Champ 1, but I have that Champ 2 badge there just so I can say I'm Champ 2.
okay. I mean, hey, whatever it takes, right?
Get that flex on.
Yeah. So yeah, we could do you said you prepared some replays, so
I asked if I should, and I don't have any. I have some technically.
if you want to share
Could
those
give
with me,
you.
I can. How I usually do these sessions is either like replay analysis and going in, and I think I go pretty in depth on those kind of things. I also do gameplay analysis if you like share your screen on Discord.
Hmm.
And we can go through those as well. That's usually for PlayStation and Xbox players
Right.
that do that because they'll stream on Twitch, and I'll watch from there.
Got it.
And then if like we need to go over some more concepts, or I need to like demonstrate some stuff, we can go into casual games and play some like twos or threes, or if you have questions on like ones. I'm not a very good ones player because mechanics are
Yeah,
not my
neither am I.
specialty, but
I'm fucking Diamond 1. I can't ceiling shot. I can't air dribble.
yeah, those aren't really things you want to do in ones, though.
I don't know, man. If you can pull off a perfect ceiling shot, it's pretty deadly in ones.
Well, like all you need to do though, if like you see someone going for a ceiling shot, is like match up with them like between the two spots that they're going to. It's kind of hard to
Yeah.
explain, right? They're going
No,
down.
I know how to stop it, but
Okay, okay. But yeah, if you stop it, it's a goal, for the other team. So
yeah.
yeah, but
All
yeah.
right. Well,
Do you have some replays, or do you want to do gameplay for the moment?
let's do gameplay
All right.
because I don't really have any replays
Sure. And then if you want, you
on my
can
side.
save some like replays off of games, and we can go over those specifically if I need to like talk about something.
Okay.
But yeah, so you
Here,
can share your screen on Discord.
all right, hold on.
How long
Save
have you been
this.
playing now?
That's an excellent question. Probably August of 17,
Oh, okay. So it's been a year
September
or
maybe.
a little bit over a
A little
year.
bit over a year.
Okay.
I'm
And
at
yeah, I was gonna ask how many
let's
hours
see.
actually.
Yeah. I'm at 810.
810. All right.
Yeah. I got Champ 1 at 500 and it felt pretty good.
Nice. Did you watch YouTube videos and stuff to help along, or did you
Not
do that like
really.
completely like solo?
Pretty much just solo.
All
I
right.
even solo queued into Champ.
Nice.
It was kind of difficult actually.
It can be pretty confusing at champ ranks, just because no one really knows how to,
Do you see my screen?
rotate. Yeah, I can see your screen.
I don't know how laggy this is going to be.
It's relatively smooth. It's probably 30 frames and like 480p, but I should know what's going on relatively.
Well, yeah, not only that, but once I get into a game, I might be able to, or I might end up getting some extra
Yeah.
lag slash ping lag because my internet's shit.
Yeah, no problem. What's your playlist too? Do you do twos, threes?
I do threes
Okay.
primarily.
That is the thing I specialize in because you
Sick.
need the least amount of mechanics and it's a lot more strategical. So
Yeah.
I take advantage of that.
Yeah, I'm not a very mechanical player. I mean, I can pull off some cool shit sometimes, but
But yeah.
all right. I'm gonna pop. You know what? Let's just solo queue.
Oh, you
Fuck it.
actually have a rank in solo standard.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right.
It's
Yeah.
shit.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to climb there. I don't know what they did with the rank reset kind of thing with
Not
solo queue,
much.
solo threes and ones.
Not much, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, solo standard. I can't even get out of plat because I have plat teammates, but I'm champ, and it doesn't go well.
Yeah, a lot of the time I see that a lot of the big problems is people have trouble scoring open nets. Like that alone, like
In plat, or
no, in champ, like
really?
yeah, champ. Like there's
I
so
mean,
many like
actually, you know what? I'm not surprised. I do it all the time.
there'll be like and by open net too. It doesn't just mean like oh there is an open net, but like I mean like shots that pretty much 90% of the goal is open, and then
Yeah.
it should be a
All right.
goal, but
How is this gonna go?
yeah, we'll see. If you're lagging and stuff, we can save the replay, and I can go over the game anyway because there should be stuff in here. You see that guy charging, so we shouldn't really be pushing that. We put ourselves out of position. Also, it was on their side of the field.
What a save!
Almost. Close. We should look at the ball just to see where it is. Okay.
Damn it.
On those plays too, we don't have to rush because we can look at the enemy team and see where they're positioned and whether we have to rush.
Like that.
Teammates got you. You can stay back, wait for him to hit it to you. Oh my god. I was going for something. Good job stealing that boost. You can... Yeah, okay. That back pass works. I thought you were going to hit it over your teammate with the way you were going to go at it, but worked out. You don't have to go for a demo on that guy. He's out of position.
Oh, it's like, yep.
I saw like a frame skip there. I don't know if that was on
I
my
was just out
end.
of position.
Oh, okay.
God damn, I have 6 points.
Yeah, we're not really touching the ball, and we're not really going for anything between when we can. There's windows of opportunity that we can attack the ball. And I think it's just mostly staring at where the opponent is and how they're going to hit it. It's a good 50. Just steal their boost and run. Oh.
Oh, I was hoping my teammate was gonna grab it.
Almost. You just had to get under the ball a little bit more. The close demo. Yeah, that's pretty good. There we go. That's pretty good. I think what you could do, I think you go for disruption plays, like, you know, demos and bumps, at very odd times.
Yeah,
so, like,
it's something I've been working on.
It's about recognizing, like, where they are on the field, right? And how much of a threat they are, actually, to the play, or how much they're trying to defend a threat from you guys as well. Good job taking that boost. Moving up a little close. We should be positioned in the corner net. So that demo like is like all right, but there's a lot of like still a threat on that side of the field, and he's not there to help out the play. So that's like the kind of thing I'm talking about.
I just wanted
the
boost.
That guy was near side. That was pretty good.
I knew the boost was gonna spawn as he crossed over it, so the only way was to boost into the boost.
It's good your teammate being near side too. It's a good pass near side.
Okay, I guess he's going.
Good job circling back. Just in case they were gonna boom it.
Damn it, that wasn't great.
So your positioning in net too is a little bit sloppy, where you don't go to the back of net, you go like in front of net, which is kind of harder to save stuff. Teammate's got. That guy's gonna hit, so you can just chill back. Oh, that's unfortunate. Did you?
Right.
Yeah. Did you hear your teammate jump up for that behind you?
I didn't.
Oh, okay. There, we can turn on ball cam and like reverse ourselves to see who's on the ground instead of staring at the ball up in the air. So that play was pretty preventable because when you're on the ground and you're looking and staring at the ball, the only information you have in the air is your teammate that's up in the air and the ball that's floating down to you, right? And so in the meantime, we can be doing other things like taking ball cam off, surveying the field and who's up in the air and who's going to hit it.
Okay, yep, I'm never good at that. Fuck.
Almost.
30 seconds left on the clock.
What the heck?
Okay. Sure.
Alright.
Why the fuck not?
Your teammate. Oh my god. I thought he was going to hit it out to you.
So did I. We're tied. That's
So here we're kind of cutting across the whole field and cutting rotation off, but... Oh my gosh.
That works.
Into overtime.
Yeah, I should have rotated back on the left side and went up the wall.
On that side of the field, we go back.
Oh shit.
Your teammate's got it. It's okay. If it was harder, that would have been not good, but... Teammate's up. Good job staying down. Oh, close.
Oh! Okay, my bad.
It's alright. I mean, the
Yep.
rotations around... It was like, I think you were a little undecided on what exactly to do.
Yeah.
The game was
Okay.
wrong.
Save this replay. We might go over it, we might not, but I want to see another game, too.
Okay. Probably gonna drop down here. Oh, no, okay.
But just from the look of it, it looks like your takeoffs on your aerials are the
They need work.
worst part, yeah, of your... I mean, well, it's that, and then also you seem a little uncomfortable air rolling in kind of awkward positions, like do you know how to air roll shot and stuff?
Yeah.
So it's like doing that, but like with redirects and stuff, like turning your car over to the side and getting around the side of the ball to hit it down. But
Got it. Yeah, the more finer details there. Oh, hey, it's the same people except for my team. All right.
I'm gonna just collect little boost pads right now. We don't have to hit this because our teammate's probably coming in. Just focus on getting little boost pads. Or there we go. So when you're low on boost, you don't have to opt for all the way back in field. You actually are removing a lot of opportunities you guys have on the field on offense by putting yourself in the back to get that 100 boost. You should opt to go for the little boost pads that are in the midfield and wait for those mid boosts to spawn if you have to. But most of the time, you don't need 100 boost. You only need like,
Okay.
48 boost will get most of the job done. Look to see where you're going back in net so you don't hit your teammate.
Damn it. boost for that. I shouldn't have done that at all.
Yeah, and take that mid boost. Good job. Because you don't want that guy in the midfield to have,
Yeah.
you know, resources. We don't have to rush this ball too quickly because he's going to hit it anyway. And if he doesn't, then we follow up on the hit. Or follow up on the miss. Decent. We should take boost in the meantime. Oh, okay, that's fine actually.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
that
gonna be your teammate's
That's
got
not.
though. He has
That's
time.
not what I wanted to do. I was trying to roll it up the wall.
Yeah. We don't have to use all that boost to go back to. You can be flipping back in that moment because there's no threat. I'll explain that also on this replay.
Damn it! I just gave it to him.
That was one that was just a takeoff as well. You can get boost pads in the meantime while your teammates are doing that. That's good of your teammate. Cut it off. He's gonna hit it up the wall. You should go like towards back wall or net. He's gonna try to hit it over you, so you can leave the. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. As long as
nice
you take his
dodge.
boost though, because he wasted a bunch of boost, and now he's gonna have a tough time in net. Good job. There we go.
Yeah, I just be like that sometimes.
Sometimes I do. I think I could have saved it too.
I'm surprised he didn't. Did he boost? I wasn't paying enough attention to that.
Yeah, he did boost, but he could have flipped and he would have gotten a burst of momentum. We should drift when we're landing on walls sideways so that we carry
Yeah.
ourselves with some momentum.
That's also partially just because of my key bindings or button bindings. I don't know.
What are your key bindings?
Oh, you're not gonna like this.
Okay. I don't think I've gotten mad at anyone's key bindings except Rizzo's.
Come on. Oh, well, it's similar enough.
Alright.
I mean, similar in the way I use. I press down on the left thumbstick to drift an air roll.
That's not. As long as you don't accidentally
bad.
do that.
Yeah, I know. It's not the worst.
Yeah,
But, I mean, I
that's-
don't have
that's not
like
even
I
that
can't.
bad.
I can't do a stall. That was terrible. Just trying to get the power shot. I can't do a stall because I don't have any buttons bound to air roll left and air roll right.
Yeah, but you don't really need to if you like turn your joystick perfectly, you know, straight when you're doing your stalls.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to have that. It just takes some
pump it up.
practice. It takes some extra practice. Like the way you're thinking of is a pretty easy way to stall, which is nice. Oh, I almost got that boost. Is he gonna cut it in? Oh, that's fine. You have a little bit of time.
Oh, okay, lag. That's cool.
I
You
thought
know
it
what?
was
This could
dead.
actually be real cool. Oh.
Don't go this close because you're gonna be under the ball.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have any boost. No boost there.
Fine.
No boost
You
there.
just-
There's boost.
So you're looking
Oh.
for those boosts, and you were saying that on the side right there that there was no boost, but you had like 4 boost pads that you went around, and that could have been 48 boosts right there.
Yeah, that's about right. All right, let's see. I'm gonna...
Press. Oh, okay. I was gonna tell you to save the replay on that one.
Oh, fuck. I'm so used to it now. But
It's all
yeah.
good. I mean, I immediately go into training too. So. Wait, what?
For starters.
Okay. Hey, you know what? Whatever works. Why though? A B is like break, right? Is that what this
Yeah,
is?
to go backwards. This,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, sure. You know what? Why not? Okay.
Then I've got A for skip replay. My LB is ball cam.
That's odd, but yeah, that works. I mean,
Yeah,
do
yeah,
you play
yeah, yeah.
claw or do you play normal?
No,
Like,
because Claw's gay.
I'll make sure to tell my friend that because I don't know how he does it, to be honest.
But yeah, so those are my key bindings.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's
Uh,
not the worst thing in the world because I don't know
well,
how
hold
Rizzo
on.
even is a pro with his key
You
bindings.
should see my old ball cam settings here, or not my old ball cam, but whatever. My old camera settings.
Oh God. No. Oh jeez.
There we go. There we go.
Oh my God. This looks like platinum or gold.
Hey, I got that.
Hey, but you can see more of the field, which means it's better, right?
Well, yeah, that was my original thinking.
Yeah, it's most people's.
You know, and I actually got really used to playing like this, and I could still actually pretty competitively play like this.
Do you know who King Ranny is on Twitch?
Nope.
He's like a top 100 ones player. He's probably like top 20 right now. And his camera settings are kind of like this. Maybe not this far away,
Yeah.
but like they're pretty far away for a pro. Oh gosh.
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah,
someone
your
told me
camera
this
settings
was
are
right
actually
now.
almost mine.
But-
So yeah, we'll go into another game. This one hit the. You have the like save replay. You know, at a moment, right?
Nope.
You don't? Oh
No.
dang.
I
What if you
got
have, like,
rid
a
of
nutty
everything
shot?
that I didn't use.
I have that on. One, if I like accidentally do something nuts, then I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
Which,
I
it's pretty
should,
far and few
but-
between, but more so it's so that I can start saving a replay at the very beginning, so I don't forget at the end.
Yeah, that's what I do. I forget at the end. So I've thought about rebinding it, but I just never have. How did I know? How did I know they weren't going to do left goes?
I don't know. I didn't even know that was a rule really until like a few months ago.
Okay. That's my bad.
He's gonna go for a 50. You can follow up and take it away.
Nice double.
Ooh, the takeoff. But
See, it's just like Rizzo. You don't need to hit the ball, you just need to hit the other guy who's going to hit the ball.
oh my God!
See?
you yeeted that guy.
You
Jesus.
see, I've learned from the best.
Oh damn! All right.
I knew
Oh
I
my
wasn't going to be
gosh.
able to hit that shit. Hey, that's a cool ball. Okay, that's about what I expected was going to happen.
We can just rotate it into the back of net right now instead of creeping up on that when there's 3 people there.
Go. Hey, Ping, could you just chill? Thanks.
Collect the boost. It should be fine actually.
No, it's not. Alright. Hold on. My hands are sweaty.
It's all good. It's been cold in my room every night for the last few days. So I've been putting on the heater at night, and I wake up now sweaty, and it's not good.
That was me
So-
last night. Okay,
Yeah.
but that's
This is a
great.
fast read. You can just rotate back in, kill the guy that's never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't tell if he was passing it to you or the teammate that was behind you. But
You know, I'm not too sure either.
there you have to be rotated on the right side because your teammate's already mid, so you don't need to go there.
Fuck.
That's a fine hit actually, because you don't want it anywhere near their position. Eh?
Oh!
Oh damn.
Okay, bud. Now listen here. I'm going
Hey, crossbar's
this
their best
way.
friend, man.
No. I should have had that. And I just went for boost instead of the ball. That was dumb. That's also pretty dumb.
That happens at all levels. No worries about that. Ooh. That ball's a little in front of you, so you might just want to like leave that kind of play, but we can rotate
Chicken,
on
chicken,
wall
chicken,
instead.
go.
Okay.
Chicken go.
He's
Pokey,
gonna
go.
hit it. Oh, that's
Chicken,
good.
go.
Oh my god, that was a terrible shot by that guy.
Okay.
Fine. You can just go up on it.
Fuck.
That's okay. He's gonna reach it anyway, but you want to just put your body there in case he misses, and you have teammates back. That's why it's not the worst thing in the world. You don't want to use that much boost when getting back. You want to rotate in the
Yep.
net. Okay.
As soon as I saw my teammate get demoed, I was like, this isn't gonna go well.
I mean, what happened was you used all your boost getting back, but instead of just flipping, and so then you opted to go for boost because you had 0, and then.
Normally, I expect to grab a pad on the way back, but didn't
I mean,
happen.
we didn't need to use all that boost, though. You probably had like 30 boosts that you could have had left and grab pads.
Okay.
He's gonna hit that midfield. You just wait for him to do his air dribble thing.
How? Okay. This is fine. Oh, no, it's not.
Hopefully your teammates got. Oh, Jesus Christ. There you can go a little bit upfield to read what kind of pass he's gonna get, and if he fails, then you just go back. You have time.
No, fuck me.
You can go off the sidewall there. I'll explain that kind of hit, what kind of pass you should go for on the replay, and I'll try to remember to tell you to save.
Shit.
It's fine. Your teammate should have the save. This is another takeoff one, but that one's on the sidewall.
I wasn't even paying attention to the game. My mom's yelling at me.
Oh, okay.
Fuck me, dude. She wants to watch Hulu.
Ooh.
So
I don't
she
have
needs
Hulu.
I
I
know,
need to
she
get
needs
Hulu
my-
because there's a lot of good shows on there that I'm like, shoot, now I have to go online and like search for it.
Oh, fuck me. That wasn't intentional. That...
The demo there's fine, but like he's not in a position to like really threaten, and it's just kind of confusing then when you get that. That's a good clear.
None of that play was what I wanted.
Really?
Nah. Except for maybe the clear. The clear was pretty alright.
Oh my god, that guy just came out of nowhere. So you're gonna rotate to the back in that right now?
God bless.
It's fine. We can just rotate back right now. Clear that off to the side. We have much boost, so we can opt for boost pad instead. Alright, save this one.
Yep. Snow Day Grand Champs.
I'm close. I'm champ 3 right now, but I just don't understand the physics of it.
I just don't play Snow Day. I don't play like anything in the extra playlists.
Yeah, my friend got Grand Champ in Rumble, and I was like, oh wow, you should buy a lottery ticket then, because there's no way that you did that like skillfully. The only way I can win in Rumble is by scoring in the first 10 seconds. After that point, then like it's all up to chance.
Holy shit! What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
Oh, I have the most tangled mess by my fate, and my headphone cable is currently underneath my chair wheel. I love this.
That sounds really annoying, actually.
More often than it should.
Does he have like a super long cable then? I have like one of those corded cables that.
I don't. I
Just
have a
hang.
shitty cable. Alright, can I...
So, like, let me ask you then what you think. Like, I've gone through some of your gameplay, but what do you think, like, some of your weaknesses are, and what do you think your strengths are as a player?
For me, I really need to get better. A, at... Well, just mechanically, generally. B, my double jump aerials haven't been great. As
Like the
of...
ones where you
Not
need
even
height.
just today, like, this has been, like, a thing
Yeah.
for the past month, and I still don't know why. Because my double jump aerials were were fine before, and I was able to get them pretty consistently.
And was that at the same
And then
rank, Champ 1?
yeah, and then just as of this past month, I've just been fucking whiffing. You know, just bad launches. Other than that, some of the identifying which balls I should go up on, and how I should go up on them.
Definitely save this replay too, because this one I could talk to you about pathing. Just to
Pathing?
make your time easier. Yeah, pathing on the field. Because there's different ways to get to the same position. You want to rotate out because your teammate has a better hit. There's different ways of getting to the same position, and there are certain ways that like will mess you up more than others. And if you make the wrong like decision on pathing, then it defeats the purpose of the play to begin with. They have no pressure though. Like here is like a moment where we have 0 boost for a lot longer than we should. Well, not 0, but you know, low boost. That guy's going for a demo. Oh.
Ah, fuck. I'm shit.
Now we can just leave. That's fine. There's not enough pressure there. We should not be moving up this close just because blue team seems to have more possession than orange. You can take their boost, leave. Oh my god, that guy rushed the play. Wow. We don't have to jump for that. But, oh dang, if you got that boost, that would have been okay. Just rotate wide around in net. Just because your teammates are going to fall.
How did... Alright.
Yeah, I mean, the bump on our teammate really didn't help the situation.
And he went back and grabbed boost.
Yeah, and then he didn't play smart. But, yeah, then we started moving up on a play for our teammate's pass, even though he looked really awkward on the wall, and we're really far away. And I think that's, like, not just spatial awareness, but what would that be called? Like potential awareness, I guess? Like, the potential for your teammate or your opponent to make a play. Sometimes you recognize it, but most of the time you move into positions to get this certain play and underestimate or overestimate what's going to happen. Like here.
That. Yeah.
Like, yeah. Oh my god, he hit it right into you. That's fine. That's an alright demo to go for as long as we pick up the boost. We cut off our teammate. Okay. That's fine. That's not in a threatening spot. Make sure to use boost only going down on that play, because using boost up at all is gonna kill your boost and kill your momentum. Don't push this play. You're third back. Good job. That's fine. There shouldn't be much pressure on that side of the field. Be far right, since he's gonna hit it that way anyway. Again, we're opting for like the big boost pad instead of going for the little boost pads midfield. It's fine, you can leave this alone. And take the boost. Okay. I was gonna say take back left boost since your teammate looks like he's gonna hit it downfield and you won't be ready for play. I don't know how that guy didn't demo you.
Yeah, so earlier today I was on the wall, on the corner, right? At normal driving speed. Now, I hadn't boosted in the past 5 seconds. Alright? And I got a demo.
Were you going down?
No. It's going up.
I don't know what to tell you, man. That one.
I forgot to save the replay because I probably could have gotten like a white hat for something like that.
Yeah, right?
I was so confused, like, how did he get demoed? This is no bueno. Oh, that's really no bueno.
It's just us not checking into net to see what's going on, but I think the better play would have been to go on the wall. Hopefully our teammate can get this. Moves. You can just leave. You don't have to get that ball. That one's good. Oh, damn. And turn your car around.
When you say turn your car around, do you mean like so that I'm flying reverse?
Yeah. You want to hit that down really hard. I'll show you in the replays as well.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I just
yeah.
I lack some mechanical ability on those ones.
Yep, and we can fix those problems, like especially mechanical, by just going for those things over and over again. You'll probably lose rank, but when you're trying to improve, you gotta learn to sacrifice rank sometimes.
And I got demoed.
Well, at least you have 33 now.
And
that's an unfortunate spawn. That's gonna go mid.
Yeah, no. Shouldn't have tried for it.
You can approach those balls on the sidewall that are going really fast a little slower. You also didn't need to hit that because you didn't have pressure on the field, but... Just opt for going for the boost pads right now. You guys gonna hit a midfield. Good job of your teammate to be back. It's fine.
Oh, that was a poor launch.
I almost got it. You can keep going back though. Don't use boost to get back in that spot though, because you only have 12, and that 12 boost is more valuable than getting back faster.
Ooh, okay. That's my bad.
He's a little awkward, but it's fine. Just wait for this guy to hit it.
Fuck me.
You can move towards the right side of the field. Now the left side of the field because they wrapped around it. Odd. It's okay to play safe there.
God damn
That's
it.
fine because there's no pressure on that side of the field.
I know, it's just not... I'm not doing what I want to be doing.
Yeah.
I get frustrated with myself.
Yeah, you'll notice in this game, even no matter what rank you get to, not everything goes your way. And especially when teammates get faster too, and you're like, I need to get past that guy. Ooh, there we go. Good job. Remember to save the game. Yeah, not everything goes your way, and the people who win more games than lose are the ones that can adapt to what's going on the field and adjust their play style accordingly. What an overtime, by the way. That was like kind of long.
Just a minute.
One time though that I was in a game session with someone, I think we had like a 6.5 minute overtime or something went through.
Yep.
So yeah, save this one definitely.
And they had a diamond too.
Yeah, but they're in a party system, so you're gonna face lower ranked people because the party system will put the party against the higher ranked
Right.
people. So you know how to send replays over?
Could you remind me again?
Yeah, no problem. This is I'll just write the path down.
All right.
Oh, what is it? Rocket League. Game. There we go. That's the path it should be. And on the latest replay, you're gonna want to. What's it called? It'll be some like file named like a bunch of different things. And you can just drag and drop that into the private messages.
Oh, okay. That's not what I wanted to do.
Rocket League, TA game, demos, yeah.
Documents when a game's Rocket League TA game.
Oh, you never mentioned what you feel like your strengths are as a player.
Oh, what my strengths are?
Yeah.
Absolutely none.
You don't think you have
I'm
a
pretty-
certain...
I'm pretty shit at mostly everything, in my opinion.
So
Like,
you found...
there's-
Oh, yeah, you found the replay?
Yeah, I've sent all three, I think.
Oh, yeah, I haven't gotten any. Oh, wait. Oh, it's just taking a long time. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if I can get these.
So what, did we win one and lost two? Huh, fuck.
I think so.
That's gay.
Let's see. Alright, you can also stop sharing your screen too if you want.
Yep.
And then I can start sharing mine.
Stop.
Share screen. There we go. Please. Let's see. See that? Okay, cool. I want to go over replay 3 right now, and then replay 2, I think it was.
Okay.
Let me see. Did I turn sound off? I did. Should probably turn sound on. So we'll start off with the kickoff, right? You know how to do a kickoff?
No.
Okay. You want to line your car up with the middle of the ball. Like, there's a lot of different ways to do a kickoff, and there's no one really right way, but there are a lot of different wrong ways to do one. And with this kind of kickoff, this is where it can go wrong, and it can make it really hard for your teammates to read what kind of play's going on. Because since your backside's hitting it like this, it's going to go down, which is nice, but you don't have much control over like the direction the ball goes, and whatnot. And then I guess too, like, it goes through your car a little bit, but maybe that's lag or something. But the bottom of your car ends up hitting the spot and it'll fly up in the air. And there's a lot cleaner ways of getting it.
What program are you using for that?
Oh, Epic
To
Pen.
draw. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really handy for these
Yeah.
kind of things. But yeah, oh, that's what happens. Okay, so you hit it first, right, on the top of it, but he hits it before you or after you, right? And so then he hits it up in the air a little bit, and your backside is lower, and then it flies up in the air, right? And this just makes your teammates' jobs a lot harder now to like read this, you know, kind of play going on from. So we can clean
So
up.
the goal
like,
is to stop it, right?
not in every case. It's actually to
necessarily.
read your opponent, right? So what you should be looking at on kickoff, right, is looking at these two and where they go from the very beginning. So if you see this guy zoom off to the side and this guy zoom off to the side, then you can freeze it, right? Because there's no one charging the middle. So that's pretty nice. The second place you want to look at, other than that, is this guy and how he's positioning his kickoff too. And as you start going up the ranks, right, these people are going to start coordinating their kickoffs to go certain directions, right? So
Right.
you'll see this guy go this way, this guy go middle, and then this guy wraps around the ball this way, right? And that way, if you hit it down the middle like this, the ball will fly off towards this end, right? And this guy will go
Right.
up the wall, hit the ball up the wall, and hit it down midfield. I don't really not know how to draw in three-dimensional space, but just pretend this is going midfield, right?
Yeah.
And then this guy that's up in the air can jump up and get an aerial hit, right? Super complex, right? And it happens at the higher ranks of solo queue, but the idea, the principle still applies that there are ways to plan your kickoff off to be successful, right? So as we're going into this kickoff, you'll notice that this guy's going forward, this guy's going to the right as well. So where's the best place we should put this kickoff then? If we have this guy going middle, this guy's going to that boost over there, and this guy's kind of heading inside. Like, he's not going to be totally middle, but he's not going to be on this side of the ball either.
Send it left.
Yeah. And how, like, towards the left, where do we want to put it to? Like, I'll give you three
back towards
options.
our
There's
teammates.
one. Yeah, exactly. It's right here. So just by reading off the kickoff here, this will make it a lot easier of like where to put it, right? And then how to put it's a different story, right? And there's a lot of different ways to do it, but noticing this guy's the most important part of it. And how I do kickoffs, I'll kind of like exit out of this replay for a second to show. Just because free training, I probably can get that kind of kickoff. And if I can't, I'll just keep resetting until I get there. There we go. So like here is the same exact kickoff you were doing, right?
Right.
And how I do it is I go in and I flip forward, right? And I use up very little boost by doing that, and I still gain momentum. But my car is aiming for this side of the ball, right? So that, well, how I'm lined up exactly is here, right? But I plan on left flipping into the ball as I approach it. And so that same guy that was going middle right here, right? And this guy that's going up this way, and then this guy that's going off to the side. With my left flip, it's going to put it directly over to the side because I've landed before the ball. So then when I jump up and left flip into it like that, the middle of my car is going to hit the top of the ball, and it's going to stay at the same height the whole time, right, that I'm going with it. So even no matter what direction this guy hits it, it's going to be like in front of my car, and I'm going to be pushing it along with me, and it's going to go that way. It's a lot easier said than done, right?
Yeah.
But that is like how you do it. And it's about, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain that part in terms of like when you'll start seeing that kind of improvement from your kickoffs, but it just happens gradually over time when you get beat so many times and you can beat it. So that's just the start of it though, and we set ourselves up for a kind of messy play for our teammates to begin with. So here though too, like, I get we're going back and everything, but like what direction should you be going here, you notice? Like, you know the ball's gonna go this way, but why should we go like and be ready for this ball?
I'd imagine. Well, I was when I was looking at this,
like,
I saw my teammate was gonna hit it, and it looked like he was gonna hit it. Either, I expected him to either A, take it up the wall, or B, bang it against the wall, and try to hit the corner so that it would go upfield.
Yeah, like, so you're looking at this kind of play, right? Hold on. You're looking at this kind of play where it goes here and then here? Like
Yeah, something like that, generally. And then I expected Poggy to follow it, so I was going to rotate back into net.
It depends on Poggy's positioning, though, because Poggy's going down into net. He's doing the same thing you're doing, and you can get that information as you're going back here, and especially the way the ball's going. And the kind of hit he'd want to get anyway, despite this guy, is going to want to like go around and wrap around and hit it midfield, which would be a bad play, but that's what I'd expect him to do just because this is this rank.
Right.
But he's going back to net, right? So he's not going to follow up on a play. But let's say I'll run through this scenario because a lot of people don't trust their teammates, and I think there's a reason to not trust your teammates, but there's also a reason to also trust them, if you know what I'm saying. Like where on this kind of play, if he misses the ball, Who's gonna get to it first? This guy or this guy?
I would say Pokey would be able to grab it.
Right. So you're not even gonna be a part of the play, right?
No.
Now, certain people are like, well, I can't just go upfield, right, and like leave my teammates alone because like, what if Poggy doesn't get a good hit either? And that's where like there's this idea of playing both positions comes in, where you go up the wall like this, right? But you don't turn in or turn out like this way, right? You set yourself up ready so that if the ball does get hit downfield, right, then you can immediately turn right and start going and following the play. If your teammate misses though, then you head directly down and you wave dash into this, and then you go back in. Technically, it's slower than just going back, right? But it sets you up for both plays going on, and you weren't going to make this play to begin with because Poggy was.
Yeah. Okay.
So that all plays into that kind of play, and that's why you follow up on that kind of play. It's not just like, oh, I see the ball hit downfield, right, and you should have been there. It's that Poggy was going to be there anyway. You can position yourself for either play. And it's a reasonable hit for this guy to get it. Also, if he does hit it along this wall, Poggy wasn't going to get it, but you'd still, in this side position up here, the ball would come across. You would still be able to reach it.
Yeah. Now, let's say in that situation it bounces off against that corner, but it bounces more mid. And Poggy would grab it, right?
Yeah, so let's say it... Because the hard part about that is, right, like, if Poggy hit it or if Zigzag hit it is what.
No, so I'm saying if Zig hit it against the corner, it balances out mid, Poggy goes after it. Where do I go?
So just the angle of the hit, right? Because the ball's coming inside, right? The most outward this ball's gonna be is not off the corner here out to midfield. It's gonna be off the sidewall to midfield, right? Because looking at it from here,
yeah,
the ball's coming in this way, right? And so him hitting it, he'd have to hit it. Gosh, like even if he hit it at the sharpest angle here, right?
I mean, I can hit it against the wall and send it out midfield.
But I'm saying like zigzag. I think you're asking like what happens if the ball goes here, right? And you're
right,
in position.
Basically.
The time that happens if zigzag hits it directly along this sidewall out here.
Right.
But then again, like you're playing the sidewall, right? You're going up the wall here. Because you flip in. Let's see. Hold on. Let me speed up. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. You should be going up the wall, like here, right? And we would be turning this way, because that's the actual positioning you'd be in after you realize. I mean, really, the play should have happened back here, right? But you'd be up here. If the ball does get hit over this way, we start turning in this side, and that's where mechanics kind of have to play in, because this ball's going off to the side, but we have to jump off early, right? To meet this ball, and we have to recognize, okay, it's going to hit sidewall, it's going to go mid, this is going to be bad, right? Their team is moving over to this side, on this side of the field as well, and that's the information we picked up by going over here, because we saw this guy rushing this play, and they had a guy push the ball to begin with, so we knew these two people were on this side. We don't know where the third guy is right now, but what we can do is where can we put this on the field if we're hitting it to the left side, right? Ignore this guy on the side of the field because we're going to pretend we don't know where he is, right?
Right.
Where ideally would we put it? Consider that we're going backwards and the ball's flying off this way.
We're going backwards?
Yeah, because remember we're on the sidewall.
Back towards net.
Yeah, we're on the sidewall, remember? And we're...
And the ball's going to come up the sidewall and...
Might be better to visualize it if I back up a little bit. Because remember I told you to go up this sidewall? Up here?
Right.
You'd be going
so the ideal play would be the ball would come up the sidewall, and I would be up sidewall, and I could push it forward.
If you can wrap around it, right? But I'm saying, remember you were saying, like, what if this ball hits off the sidewall and goes midfield?
Goes mid?
Yeah.
In that case, if I was on the sidewall, I don't even know. Bob would probably try to challenge it if it bounced off because he.
So I'll also tell you too. This is slightly like you have to think a little bit outside the box. Like it's kind of a trick question, like going out to here.
Yeah.
And keep in mind who's on the field, right? You know this guy's on the field.
Theoretically,
you know
I could do nothing can help Poggy picks it up.
Yeah, you could do that. And what you're gonna do instead is what?
The only other, so I would say that, or, if I could hit it, I can't do that reasonably. No.
So, I mean, mechanically, you could jump off the wall late, is what I was saying earlier, right?
Yeah.
And you would put it to the corner if you really didn't trust your teammates, right? And you need to not shoot
Right.
it on net, and you need to not hit it anywhere in this zone because he gets a free shot, right? But
Right.
here is like the safest zone, right? It's pretty small. But the most optimal play is to not hit it at all, is to go down, wave dash, and then go back, right? Because it's getting a little bit confusing with all these drawings, right? But you're going up, right?
No, I got
And
it. Yeah.
you go down, you rotate in because
Yeah.
Zigzag just hit the ball, right? So he's going to be this way. And going out here for now. And then Poggy is still
Poggy would probably
rotated
follow
in,
him.
right? And that means Poggy's going to go up for the play, right? And he's going to make a block going mid, right? And you're going to rotate into net. And, well, actually, where are you going to rotate into? Like, because here's a pretty important part that I saw you kind of opt for instead, right? Play goes mid. It can go anywhere, right? I'll give you several positions that you could be in. Four, 5, 6,
That's a
7.
lot of possessions.
Yeah. So where do you think you should be in? There's only one right spot.
Holy shit! Out of all those, there's only one right spot. Well, I
Yeah.
imagine it's probably not going to be 5, 6, or 7.
Well, yeah. There's not any of those.
So let me imagine this place. So if I see it come off the sidewall, Bogey's going to go midfield.
Ball
to
is
make
right
a
here,
wave
yeah.
there. And then Zag is probably going to come up where I'm at, I would think, while I rotate back into net. And at that point, challenge, he's coming from that direction. Bob is backwards, so he probably won't make a challenge on it. 4.
Yep. And why do we take 4 though?
Well, realistically, Bob's not going to be making the challenge. By the time it bounces onto the wall and out to midfield, Poggy and I can't read his name, but the other
Zigzag?
dude, they're going to be the other blue guy that's far in the distance.
Oh, Miss Meister, I think his name is.
Yeah, I would assume that those two are probably going to end up 50ing.
They could, yeah.
Like-
And
Because he's ready to cut. Like looking at where he's turning, it looks like he's ready to come in towards the midfield for a play.
He could, yeah, definitely.
I think he's actually reading the exact same thing. I think he thinks that Zigzag is gonna.
So, remember
gets the
though that
sidewall
we
and it's gonna go
don't
mid.
know where this guy is in this moment,
Right.
right? So this guy is gonna 50. We know that there's gonna be a play mid though, right? Like
Right.
despite who
So
it is.
I'm thinking. Well, I'm just thinking the play in motion. By the time I turn in to go position myself in the net, I will have seen him.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you be. But why would you not opt for 3 then to be in net? Why would you opt for 4?
Well, four, because I imagine with the ball going off the wall, it's still going to be in the air. So I don't know if the 50 is going to be in the air or on the ground. 4 gives me the option to still go up the wall.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Is that you can go up the wall, you can go back in net if you need to make a save. You can go back up field pretty easily and move left side. If you want to move down that side, you can go all these directions. But once you hit 3 right here, you cut off this play going on, and it's a lot harder to rotate out for the wide plays going on this side. Also, if the ball gets hit across field as well towards this way, it's a lot easier to go up the wall and around this way than it is to circle around and go like that. You know, it's the path is shorter. So it's all about leaving ourselves multiple options. Because, yeah, we don't trust our teammates at Champ 1, right? But there are things that we can do in preparation for those kind of plays to set ourselves up for multiple options for the next play. So,
Is there ever a time when you really truly trust your teammates? In
uh,
solo queue.
yeah, I mean,
That doesn't sound confident.
let's not question that, all right? So here, where should you have been positioning instead? This is like, you're moving upfield really quickly. This ball's getting hit.
Gonna hit left in that.
Yeah. Where should we have been positioned instead of this spot right here? This is like playing into like how your playstyle has been, where you push forward really hard, right? And a lot of the time the ball will go up over your head, or it'll be like above you and you have to get an awkward aerial. And it makes your mechanical plays a lot more difficult to accomplish, right? You're playing on hard mode by doing this. Yeah. So where can we be
What can I
instead
say?
and
I like to
why?
make things difficult for myself. Well, theoretically, the ball's going left. Zigzag's probably also going to split left. Or maybe right. He's coming
Yeah,
in
ball's
right.
going right now, and
Hoagie's also probably going to go right.
like let the play go in motion, and then you can kind of see
And
what's
he's
going
just
on.
going to hit it left, so the best thing would probably be to go left and prepare for
Yeah,
that.
we should already be turning left, right? But he doesn't make the save, you know, and everything, because we can't see exactly where they are. But this dude's
Yeah.
going for a hit to the left side the whole time. So we should already be moving left to pick up whatever play's going on and put it back in and to keep the pressure on. Because if we keep going forward and the ball goes out this way, we're allowing them time to recuperate on defense. I think this is where I was going to talk about pathing with you.
It was.
So why do we not need to rush this play?
Gets it. Geekid doesn't have it.
Yeah. We got the information, right? This guy just messed up. He's, you know, garbage, right?
I can't even tell if that guy's backwards or not, but he probably is.
This guy is this
No,
way.
not him. The other dude.
This guy is this way.
Not even him. The other one. Oh wait,
This
he's
guy-
further back.
This guy
Wait a
doesn't
second,
matter.
what am
yeah,
I
this,
looking
this
at?
guy doesn't matter at
Oh
all.
shit! All right, so Omnic
Yeah,
is
go
going to
back.
come up on this, and the other guy doesn't have any control.
Right. So instead, we can let this ball kind of come to us. This guy's backwards. He's gonna have to wrap around the whole way, which means we can
Nice.
slowly approach this instead
Right,
of
and I can
you know,
hit it with the left corner of my card and not losing a shot.
instead of doing that, because this gives
I
away possession
opted-
now.
What I opted for here was I was trying to pinch it, and it didn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I was trying to pinch it and keep it against the wall.
So you have 61 boost right now, right? And this was the moment where I was like, yeah, the pathing here needs to be fixed, right? Because I want
Okay.
you to imagine you with not 61 boost, because you don't boost at all. Yeah, you don't need to get boost in this position. So right there, do you know how many boost pads you missed?
Yeah, several.
We missed 4. Technically, the way you pathed was kind of odd too, because you went this way, and then you went this way, and then this way, right? Really, the path you should be taking, considering the play on the field, right, is fucking... Hold on. Ball gets hit off here. You know the ball is going to go back to your zone, so you start pathing back. Which direction should you be looking now? You should be looking directly forward, because one...
Should I turn off ball cam for that?
Yeah, turn off ball cam, because you already know where all of them are, right? There's no pressure if this goes into the corner, right?
Yeah.
Then you can look forward and you can stare at these boost pads, right? For just a second, you know, right here, and then right here. So, 1, there's 4 boost pads that we can collect on the way, right? 2, there's no one in our corner, so we don't have to worry about pressure there. So we got time as well. And 3, you have 61 boost. If you collected those 4 boost pads, you'd be topped off over 100.
Right.
You can also path that way. It's really nice because you go here, 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 here if you want, or if the play's going to fall a little bit sooner or something happens, you can cut here. If you see that your teammate gets like a banger of a hit, you can cut in here and then move upfield. And either way, you're hitting up all these boost pads along the way.
Got it.
If that's not the case, worst comes to worst, right? You have to path off of here and then go to the back of net. But you still collected 3 boost pads on the way. Your teammate hits it, and if we had followed that pathing as well, 1, we'd be closer to the ball, right? So we'd be closer for a play if it happened to develop, instead of taking the path we did, which was...
Around everything.
Yeah.
Which is about what I normally do.
Yeah, going out this way and then around here,
'Cause
right?
I try to drive it blind, and then I know what I'm supposed to be doing generally, which is picking up pads, but I end up driving it blind, and I just end up missing them all.
Yeah. I mean, that's where we could take the ball cam off, though, because we have to recognize
Yeah.
these players on the field and just how much of a threat they are, right? That's fine. Here, we should be going up on the wall immediately. And take a little bit too much time to get him on the wall, just because this guy's going up for the hit, and 1, if this guy pinches it real hard, it's going to zoom off, right? And
Right.
that would be really unfortunate if it pinched off and people will be like, oh my god, like how was I supposed to save that? And it's like, well, you're really supposed to read that kind of well, if you know that play exists, right, which most
Yeah.
people do, right, then you should be aware that that play can happen and that we can go back, right? And even if he doesn't get that hard of a pinch, he's still trying to hit it upfield high. So, we'll be up here. Now this is fine. Here though, the placement's a little awkward because we should be aiming for this spot.
Right. That yeah, I was trying to. It was
It's
just
kind of hard because it's, you know, requires a lot of accuracy. This is a good turn by you as well to be on this wall. And we're pushing up. We don't need to rush this play though, right?
yeah. There's only one guy in there.
One guy in net. He's gonna get a clear anyway, right? Nothing's gonna happen. If that does, if he misses it for whatever reason, then it's gonna go in net. And if he gets a soft hit, this guy's gonna beat you anyway, as well. So here now we're under the ball. We have to let our teammate get it. We should check back right now. You know why we're checking back?
Behind us specifically. Where are teammates at?
Yeah, our teammate just got demoed, right? So I don't know what side of the
Right.
field he spawned, but that's really important information, right? Because
Okay.
if he spawns on the left side of the field, that means that you have a guy back left, right? Which means you don't have to cover this zone.
Go
You can
there.
go over to the
Okay.
right. If you notice this guy's over here, that means you got to cover the back left.
Man, we are a long way from plat.
I mean, there's a lot of information, man. Like
No,
this-
I know. You know,
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. You're actually a bit better. You're a bit better coach than Doomsy, in my opinion.
well,
I-
I really appreciate that. But
Yeah, I had a
wouldn't-
lesson with Doomsy a while back, and I mean, it
Uh.
was all right, but it wasn't like great.
I don't know how he coaches. I know he does do coaching sessions, but
Yeah, he does the same replay analysis. He actually just upped his prices too, from like $30 an hour to like 120.
what? Oh my
Yeah.
god! I mean, I'm content with you know, the 10. What is it? 1025 or 1250 or something like
Yeah.
that right now. But originally when I was doing this, because this is a side thing, you know.
Yeah.
I was doing Fiverr for
Cash.
$5 right before, and then Fiverr is just like there's no one there really anymore, and so I
Yeah.
moved on to Gamer Sensei, and there, the prices are a little bit higher, but there's a lot more planning that's involved, right? So
Yeah.
kind of have to spend more time. But 120, oh my god.
Yeah,
Here,
120.
I guess this is an unfortunate play because he gets the double touch. We can't really tell that, but there goes up. That's fine, though. We could have driven under it. It's just I think we panicked a little bit just because we didn't want it to pop off the wall, you know.
Well, not even that for me. I have a hard time with those because with the McLaren, sometimes it's hard for me to tell whether or not my car's really gonna hit it,
Mhm.
or if I'm gonna drive under it. And if I drive under it, we're fucked, right?
Yeah.
Because the net's gonna be open, and these
It's
two
gonna
are
be
just
open.
gonna be like, oh, they're free goal. Because I got nobody up behind me. I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my other teammate's all the way up there. He's kind of rotating back, but
Yeah, but you can't rely on him to be there ready and
yeah, because he's still
prevent
probably
collision.
midfield and probably going fine in boost. So I just wanted. Generally, I opt for if I think I can get the hit, I'm gonna
Mhm.
try. And yeah, I just didn't make it.
And I
It was
think
a
this
hard
one is
turn.
also like just the reaction to this is a little bit slow, and then I think you opt for the sidewall play when you realize what's gonna happen, right?
Right.
Because ideally, right, the moment you should be hitting this ball really is right. Hold on, there we go. The moment you should be hitting the ball is right here. So it's gonna play out. Hits off the wall. That's fine. You have 74 boost, right? You should be boosting where the position is. And you're not going to catch it, right? But the ball's going to bounce up, and the ideal spot to hit it is right here, actually. And it's a pinch play going up
Right.
and out and over, going on.
I think-
But it's still not the end of the world, right? Because again, this game's about adapting, right? So the play's still
Yeah.
not over, even though you don't make that play, but it's still not over. And then it's about reading that, and just that play on the wall here makes this play not exist, which is an awkward play, which is nice. But you could still go up and get from underneath, and instead of flipping, right, you can double jump off the wall instead.
Uh-huh.
And
Okay.
that'll guarantee the hit, and you'll still get power on it, and you'll actually be able to land a little easier because the way your car will hit the ball is that the ball will hit this side, right? Which means your car is going to jump off the wall and start rotating forward like this, and it's going to start flattening itself out.
Got
And
it.
so then you can twist your car around whatever you want. I think this replay was really nice because a lot of the issues that you have, especially like I think, yeah, mechanics are an issue, but all Champ 1s like mechanics are the issue, right? And like people are stuck in different reasons. But for you specifically, you make your mechanical plays a lot more difficult because one, you tend to rush plays like this play going on here, or the play that's going on over here as well, or the plays that happen in the midfield, right?
Right.
Going down here, you tend to like I don't know, it's like almost like anxious to hit the ball because like your moment comes and you just want to hit it with so much power and you move in with a lot of momentum and then it can be too fast at times. And you'll also notice with your aerials, your takeoffs are kind of that way too. When the ball is floating up in the air, right? And you're on this side, you'll like turn in and you'll jump and you'll have momentum going this way still. And the ball will keep flying past you, right? And it's just about taking that extra like less than half a second, right, to position your car correctly, jump up, and then your momentum will change drastically because of that like extra like split second you spend on this. This one too, you don't have to flip on this kind of play either. Instead, you can just double jump into it if you want. Here, the reason why you have to flip now is because we go too far forward. It's just rushing. A lot of the stuff, I think your issues popped up in this game was in the beginning, because it's like kind of the showcase of everything right there. The pathing's a little wide here as well. I thought your teammate was going to redirect that actually into your own net, but luckily he didn't hit it at all.
I thought it was just going to go up towards the back wall. So I was just like, well, I might as well just get up there.
Here, good play instead, right, is that they have people here. This guy yeets himself over to the left side, right, so we don't have to worry about him. A nice play to go for would be either up the left corner, right, or over to the right corner. And these plays accomplish two different things. The left corner hit allows you to make a play, and Trippy's going to have a tough time, you know, getting back over this way, while you'll have momentum from your flip and everything. So you'll actually catch up to the ball and at least get a 50, though I expect you to beat him if you're quick. If it goes to the right corner, you buy your team time and you can get boost. You have 71 boost, so you don't have to get this, right? But let's say you had like 30 or something, right? Optimal play would be to dump it to the right. Also, if your teammate's good, we're not taking that into account, right? He'll be right. But we can't rely on that. There's multiple reasons why we hit it to the right. It's not just, oh, Poggy's here, like hit it to the right. It's Poggy's here, plus if you had low boost, let's say this was 31 instead, then you buy yourself time to pick up these boost pads. You can set yourself up for the next play, and you delegate responsibility to him in the meantime for you to do a different task. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think that's one of the problems I have too, is I have a kind of sense of, God, I have to do everything.
And you can do everything, but there are moments when you got to know that you can't do something, and it's those moments to buy time and let your teammates do
I used to ball chase so hard.
Yeah,
it's a little bit less now. I still ball chase.
Only at the very end of this game. I think it's like overtime and like here, or
I know which one you're talking about.
I think it was like here or something. There was like moments where there was like almost panicking and you were cutting off rotation a lot. But it didn't happen for most of the game. That was, again, rushing the play. And it's over our head. But, again, it was like... It looked like you were a ball chaser in a past life, and that you're trying to change your ways. And only in the highest pressure situations does that side of you come out. So here, your teammate, like, you're looking for that pass, right? And the way that your teammate comes across it is that he's trying to bring it inside right here. And so we should either be slowing our car down to approach this kind of play, or we need to not turn out, because I don't know where Poggy is, but I can hear that he's like on this side of the field, like right.
Gotcha.
And I don't know
Right.
how close he is, but that doesn't matter because we don't want to be in the same spot as our teammate. And so either way, we'd want to turn in instead, and then look to go back that way.
And hit
using
the
our sound
pass
is
on the
really
turn in,
important,
or
too. You could have gotten the pass, because like here, right? He messes up, like he can hit this a little bit more forward, right? And it would be a more ideal pass for him to hit it across field, and then you get a better hit, right? But that's why I would start slowing my car down, because the hit's awkward right here, right? But we're still moving forward, and we're really in front of the ball. So because of that,
I think what I was expecting is I was expecting a crossfield pass, and so I turned out so that I could get a really nice hook shot.
I guess it would go this way, right? And then you would come up and then hit it from.
No,
here.
I actually expected him to punt it to me on the ground.
Oh, but then you're allowing the midfield time to come in and cut the play off is the problem.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I trust him to be fast enough.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can get the shot off quicker though, because this top right corner here is makeable from here. Like you can cut in, and if you left flip into this, like this will go up high left side.
Yeah, okay.
So we don't have to worry about swinging out too wide for that same hit. It's just we need to be slightly more on point. Like technically this shot, taking it wide is a lot easier, hitting it here to hit it on this net than it is if you're inside here and you cut right here and then shooting it top corner. But the difference between these two plays is this amount of space that's right here, and that could be the difference between them cutting off your play and getting a 50 on you, and not that.
Got it.
That turning out knocks our teammate back, and Pogi makes the wrong play, which is unfortunate, right? But like this didn't need to happen to begin with, you know. The session's going a little bit over now. Or do you mind?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay. Well, it'll be this one replay right now, and then we'll call it quits because I think I've hammered you with a lot of information already, and I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. You know,
that's all right.
There is a lot to this game too. That
I'm pretty good with when it comes to absorbing information.
Here, so as well, we're going back and we're just beelining, and I'm pretty sure this is the replay glitch where the boost is up right now. But once you see that boost, you can look back at the play because you know where the boost is now.
Either that or I knew it was going to spawn.
Yeah, either way, right? But you're heading back anyway. You've committed to this play.
Right.
One thing that you should get out of the habit of, though, is you hit supersonic. You're almost supersonic. You're basically supersonic here, but you still throw a flip in, right? And it's really unnecessary, and the bigger thing about that is that you have to take into account is that for this whole play right here, right? From the moment you jump right here until there, you're out of the play. You can't do anything.
Yeah, I can't turn or anything.
So if you stay on the ground the whole time, and this ball, like, let's say it gets hit along the wall, and it's going up this way, well, you can get the boost in this situation too. But if it gets hit along this way and you needed to turn for whatever reason, inside or outside, right? That, like, by doing this, you've committed to this play now from here on out. Which can be fine considering your position, but it can play into worse factors on the field. Like, let's say you're going for a boost, you're going for midfield boost, right? And you flip from here and you flip into here, right? And then you turn in like this, right? But what you didn't realize is that the ball is rolling off towards this side. You know?
Yep.
And all you needed to do was turn around and then put this back mid, you know?
Got it.
Instead, you didn't need the 100 to make a play, you just needed to hit the ball. So, just keeping that in mind when you're opting for boost bets. This was, again, rushing another play before. I think it was more about what the potential of this guy can do, right? Because he's behind the ball, he's boosting into it. It could go low, it could go high. If it goes low, right? It could be Zimmy's ball, but, like, honestly, he's probably not going to get it, right?
No.
If it goes low, though, you're low, and you charge it then, and you'll see after a moment that he's just going to keep going down. But the worst thing is that if this goes over your head, and it can go over your head because he's boosting into it, and he hasn't used his flip yet. And so here's when he uses his flip, and it goes high, and then that's when it goes over your head. So just recognizing the potential and, like, kind of putting yourself in their shoes, like, what would you do if you were in that play? You'd probably flip into it as well. This was a fine demo to go for. It's unfortunate we missed, but we need to hit this boost pad immediately so we can rotate in faster.
Right.
But That's fine because the play doesn't take you out for too long, and you can steal their boost anyway on the way. That's fine. Jumping is
Not
fine.
a necessary demo, but
You guys have possession. You have pressure though, and it's a 2v2, and you just gotta recognize you gotta hope your champ ones are better than their champ ones, right? Which you don't want to rely on all the time, but just considering how awkward their positioning is, you'll get back quick as well. Here you cut off positioning pretty hard. You can swing out wider, and if you had been wider, you can aerial for this at a wider angle to hit this away rather than being underneath the ball. It's just, you'll notice that it becomes a lot easier to read the play from far away over time than it is to be under the ball and closer. Here we're rushing the play. This is where I said you're third man back, so you need to play more cautiously, and that's just a general rule of thumb that if you know you're the last back right here, that you play for the more safe route, shadow defense, and that's where ones comes into play, where you'll see this guy, he's moving it down the field, and you just want to shadow across here. You know, if you need boost, you pick up little boost pads, but we don't need to go for that kind of play. Luckily, your teammates rotated in properly, but now they have to start making defensive plays instead of you making a defensive play and then allowing them, like, one, you get control of the play now, so it's in your hands, your responsibility now to get it out to them, and it makes their jobs easier because now they're not in a high pressure situation. So here you go for the net play instead of, you know, being ready to go on the wall if you need to. We start moving out of net for the same play that our teammate is. This is a good block by you. This is fine. You didn't want to do this, but it's fine because, you know, left side is just about recognizing that they have no one left side and that it's okay, we can follow up on the next play. It's fine too. You can leave your teammates to that because you're not going to make a good play and you have zero boost anyway, so your time can be better spent. And that's one of the moments right here is where I actually am fine with you going all the way back, just because the ball's stuck in this corner and you have your teammate pressuring this side and you had your teammate pressuring this side. So you had a counterattack going and you're allowed this much time going in, right? But let's say one of your teammates wasn't doing one of their jobs here, then that's where this going all the way back for boost is bad, because you have to be ready for the next offensive play if neither of them are ready.
Right, so I just have to find a boost lane at that point?
Yeah. That one's just like, you know, reading the 50 and which way it was going to go.
Yeah.
And that happens, you know. This is one about like car language, kinda. I couldn't tell exactly where your teammate was, but there's like this general idea that I like to think of called car language, where your card tells your teammates what kind of play you're going for, right? And unfortunately for you, both teammates are in the same corner over here, right?
Nice.
But
I love when my teammates are in the same corner.
But ideally, the guy should be here, right? And should be ready for the back play going on. And what is it that you're doing right now that makes it awkward for your teammate to want to push up? Like, you know, by you turning into this, right? Like, I guess, like, you know, it's kind of like answering its own question, right?
I guess it kind of looks like it would be a back pass. I don't know.
It looks like that you're going to hit the ball at all, right? Like, you're just going to hit the ball in any direction. Because, one, you turn into the ball right here. Two, you're really close to the ball. And three, like, because there's crowded space, your teammate now not only has to read this guy and what play he's going for, but he also has to read you. And so it forces like this kind of play by you, like by not understanding car language and not knowing your space in what's going on and how you affect people's decisions. You put pressure, unnecessary pressure, on the guy that would be here as well. And so because of that, you can force mistakes out of your teammates that way. Whereas if we path outwards a little bit wider, we provide space. One, you're not going to make a play on this really. Two, we don't know if our teammate's back, and we should be checking too as we're going back. And if we notice in the moment when we take ball cam off here when we're going back that no one's here, that's when we hit it off to the side. But yeah, it's just kind of that all plays in. But we commit to the back play anyway.
I think we can call it there. I don't want to take up more of your time.
Yeah, no problem, dude. Like, I mean, you know, I just wanted to be as through as possible, and I wanted to get through this replay and stuff. But it is a long one. But you know, if you feel like this is enough, I want to make sure, you know, you're getting your money's worth as well.
It's plenty, and I think what I'll probably end up doing is I'll practice some of this over the next few weeks, something like that, and I'll probably schedule another one.
For sure, dude. Yeah, you know. But yeah, what I will say too is that you're not ball chasing until the high pressure situations. Your spacing is usually right until you like get into the offensive positions or certain defensive positions. But
Yeah,
it's just about reading these people on the field and what they want to do. Like that's most people's issues is that they tend to look at the ball or they tend to look at themselves. So,
yeah, okay,
but yeah, dude. Yeah, no, thank you for you know, calling me out. You know, I appreciate it.
yeah,
I'll upload the video later tonight as well, and
okay,
I'll send that to you as well, and you can look it over yourself. And then, yeah, if you want another session, you know, feel free to hit me up.
all right, cool.